In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made $36,758 rallying a freaking Ferrari. Let's drive right in. If you're new to the channel, my name's Ryan Dossey. I'm a real estate investor, car guy, business owner, and I like sharing just kind of what's working right now. My goal with this has always been to be a resource I was looking for when I started out. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to walk you through a house I flipped in, I think it was Cape Coral. Yeah, Cape Coral, Florida. I've never seen this sucker. I've never been there. And I'm even going to show you my P&L from my accounting software where we netted $36,758. I'm going to walk you through some lessons on it. I'm going to walk you through how we found it. And I'm going to walk you through a couple things that kind of went wrong, which happens when you're flipping houses that you've never seen. So let's start with, how did we find this sucker? So I actually found this thing through Instagram, through a friend of mine that I rally exotics with. If you're not familiar with what like car rallies are, as a teenager growing up, it was just this like dream I had to be able to do these. I followed all kinds of channels that did them on YouTube, but it's effectively a group of people road tripping in exotics, lots of shenanigans, lots of bonding, lots of speeding tickets. Fortunately, I never got tagged in any of them. But this particular deal came with somebody that we met through the car community. Now, I've done other like posts and stuff on social about owning a Ferrari or owning exotics and like, is it worth it? You could watch a video like this if you're not into cars and be like, oh, okay, cool, I need to go get a Ferrari. No, that makes no sense. Only do something like this if you're passionate about it. I'm a big fan of networking in whatever your hobbies are. So right now we're working on a couple new construction deals that my business partner found through one of his connections at the gym. He's not a car guy, but he's a big lifting guy, right? So whatever your thing is, like I can't golf to save my life, but maybe that's your thing. Whatever your hobby is, just meet people, network in it, and you never know what opportunities will come out of it. Truth be told, if I just bought the Ferrari and just let it sit in my garage, it wouldn't have made me $1. It was spending $5,000 to go on these trips and stay at these nice hotels and meet people and bond that, you know, deals like this came from. So a little bit of a grain of salt to like the go buy an exotic just to get the attention of it kind of thing. Quick other little disclaimer there. You can finance a Ferrari or a Lamborghini for like $2 to $3 grand a month. So don't let that be your decision to hire somebody as a coach or go into business with somebody just because they have a Lamborghini. Might only cost them like $40K a year, which, like I'm going to show you, like could be one deal. Now, this isn't the only deal that's came out of doing those rallies. We've actually raised a couple $1,000,000 in private money through those connections as well. So, you know, be a decent human being, meet with people, make friends, and maybe business follows. Maybe it doesn't, but go into it for the right reasons. So this particular deal came from somebody that was wholesaling. The guy had this property under contract, was trying to find a buyer for it, and was struggling, reached out to us and was like, hey, don't really know you guys, but I noticed that you do some real estate stuff. Any interest in this deal? Now, we just kind of like bull in a china shopped our way through this thing. We didn't really have contractors or connections down there, as I'm going to show you here in a second on our P&L. But our numbers did end up honestly pretty close to what we anticipated. So let's hop into my screen here and I'll walk you through this thing. So this was the property that we sold. This is it post remodel. During the video, we'll throw up some pictures of the like before shots so you can see the before and after. I know people always find that kind of fun. So we sold this place for $350,000, which was actually exactly what we thought it would sell for. So that was spot on. Looking at the P&L here, we bought this place for $238,000. That was our purchase price. We thought we'd spend right at like $32,000 on the renovation. You can see our total costs here on this deal were right at like 45 grand. But a huge chunk of that was holding costs. We thought this deal would take like 90 days. I think it took actually closer to like 6 months. we weren't in the market. So it took us a little while to find contractors that would do what they said they would do, show up when indeed they said that they would show up. So we spent $2,000 on like miscellaneous stuff, another $800 on electric, another $280 on water and sewer. We repainted the entire house. That cost us right under $7K. We spent $2,500 on property insurance. Property insurance has been a nightmare in Florida lately. Another $500 in cleaning. We had $14K in holding costs, $400 in like landscaping, another $1,000 in some flooring, carpet work. And then our big kicker here was actually the roof. Florida has pretty strict roofing codes with all the hurricanes and stuff. So our roof on this sucker cost us right at $16,000, all permits and everything pulled. So all in on this deal, we had $287,000. We ended up selling the place for $350,000 after like realtor fees, closing costs, commissions, all of that. We ended up netting $324,000. So subtract out the cost on this deal, and we made right at $36,758. So all in all, I'm definitely not upset about making 36 grand on a single deal. My last year as a W-2 employee, I made $23K pre-tax. So this is not anything that I'm shaking a stick at. Could we have done better if we had better contacts or found the right people sooner? Yeah, definitely. We maybe could have made an extra 5 or 6 grand if this didn't take us so long to get it across the finish line. That being said, though, we provided a great quality product to a great homeowner. This was a win-win for everybody involved, including the kid that brought the deal to us because he got paid as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy these kinds of videos. My goal growing up, what got me into business was cars. So it's fun for those to then kind of give back, right? My goal is to kind of put out the content I was looking for when I first started out, like being the person dreaming about owning the Ferrari to the guy who's owned the Ferrari, rallied it, beat the snot out of it, and made money off of it in the process. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Otherwise, we'll talk to you guys next time.